Bump, bump, bump. Look what we got. We got the bag, the IKEA bag, because it is a rummage sale we're going to. Got a lot of things planned kind of for today. I want to go to the scrapyard, empty my van to do that storage locker clean out, which I might do tomorrow afternoon. Let's see what else we got here. All right, I'm gonna wear this. So I got that planned for today. Gotta go to storage. Yeah, that's tomorrow, but I got rummage sale tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's also a flea market day, but it's a day that I don't go, and then the day that I'm supposed to go, it's supposed to rain. So I didn't know if I wanted to cancel rummage sale for the flea market because I have so much stuff. But then I realized that, you know, flea market is going to last for the next 5 or 6 months. Rummage sale is going to happen for like the next 3 or 4 weeks. So I got that. I'm going to wear that at this rummage sale underneath this and see how the footage comes out, because it's kind of hard to hold the camera and do picking and all that fun stuff. So we'll see. All right. Oh, we're here. Got a couple cars here. A couple people I do know that I see at a lot of rummage sales. So like the rummage sale people are pretty much the same people you see every time. I don't know anyone's name. First I do know is Gemini Thrifts. She actually found me on YouTube last year before she did YouTube videos. And I probably had like 20,000 subscribers, but she got in line right behind me at this rummage sale, and she's like, hey, I watch you on YouTube. So if you guys ever want to check out another rummage sale person or someone who wants to do eBay stuff, I know she'll be showing up shortly. Check her channel out, Gemini Thrifts. I'll put a link in the description below. I know she's kind of approaching that 1,000 subscriber threshold for YouTube, so check her out. And I'm going to put on this good guy, and hopefully this thing will work. I figured wearing a black sweatshirt would kind of hide the camera a little bit, so I don't have this big bulky camera, just like everyone can see exactly what I'm doing. Because one thing that's different, if you guys are curious about people yell at me, out here in the suburbs and the country, people are like very weary, I've noticed, of cameras. If you go to like a big city, it's like, oh, that guy just has a camera. If you go to one of these places out here, people like think, oh buddy, people like are into like conspiracy theories and like you're working for the government, and they go on these crazy rants whenever you show up with a camera. So it is what it is, and hopefully this thing will work, and I'll put this on. We'll do all right.
I hope you can all fit in there.
I know there's a lot of people.
Not very big.
You go. I feel my heart beating so hard right now. It's not good. It actually hurts.
It was all exciting, and then we got...
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know why we're reading.
They're moving something out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah, moving a big thing.
Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna push this. I'm trying to get rid of it. Yeah.
All right, your job is okay, Bobby.
Sorry.
Here, this was in it. No, this was in here. 30? I think that was the only one in this one.
That was here.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Everything's 50 cents unless it has a sticker on it.
Hello, how are you? I already have my bag full. I need to start bringing it too.
Oh my goodness.
What? Thank you.
It's even got service. I know. I love that. Best bargain around. Best bargain.
There goes Gemini Thrifts. She always finds a lot. Dolores actually stopped me when I was leaving. She's a subscriber to the channel, and she said hello. So it was nice to meet her. She had some shelving she was offering, but unfortunately it probably wouldn't work in the warehouse. Right now I don't know where I'm heading. I'm going to just try not to hit any babies or moms carrying babies. And we'll be onward with the day. Oh, buddy. Hold on, bud. Gotta get up here. But yeah, we'll be onward with the day. The only thing I found at that whole rummage sale was a globe. There was another clothing resale there, and I think he got like 2 items. He was after me, so if he only got 2 items, he was the only one who really looked at the men's clothing. Most likely or not, there just wasn't anything really there. I did look at it a little bit, but I didn't find anything. All right, so this is the one thing I bought, stuff at the grocery store. Also, you guys don't use these. Some people use it like, I think it's called like a La Punge or something, but if you actually use like a bar of soap like I do, which flea market season is here, so I'm going to be getting my bars of soap, I hope, again. I think this past time that I went to flea market, I don't even think I walked around. I didn't walk around afterwards and like look at what other people had, so I didn't even see if the soap lady was there, but these things are great, soap pouches. But what I got at the rummage sale was this one guy. It is a vintage globe. It's not a new globe. It's also, these are the ones that are worth a little bit more money, is the ones that, you can't see this, but the mountains are 3D. That isn't. But yeah, over here you got the Rockies. It's 3D. It's not appearing. Maybe that's not gonna work. You kind of see it up there, like that guy up there. But oh, there you go. You can see it. Yeah, it's 3D. So it is a vintage one. This is brass. It's probably brass plated, but it has some weight as well, which is one thing about these globes. I did pay $3 for it. Everything at that rummage sale was 50 cents unless it was marked, and pretty much everything that had any sort of value to it in terms of a resale value seemed to have been marked, which is kind of unfortunate. I know I was going to grab some cookie cutters. They're vintage cookie cutters. There was probably like, I think 8 or 10 in there, but I think it was $5 or $10 for the cookie cutters. So it was like, they sell pretty well, but they're only worth $1 or $2 a piece. So, you know, and at the flea market, that's all you're going to get. Is you're only going to get $1 a piece for those cookie cutters at the flea market, and they will sell, but you're going to just break even. I don't know what they go for online. They're all weird. It's depending on the shape and the era and all that kind of stuff. But I think we're going to head out to the scrapyard. So that's what we got going on over here. I got to clip this cord. All right. So I got, hopefully they'll take that like that. This is wire. Then we have a electric motor. So that's a motor. Here's all the bats. So I think with the bats, it has to say Sammy Sosa 550. This is definitely a bat that was around. I don't remember it, but it was definitely my era of Little League Baseball. But I think because if it has a rubber cap on the end, it goes as irony aluminum. These bats are shot. This guy's missing the cap on. I've never seen a bat missing the cap on the bottom. But yeah, so these are probably irony aluminum. Good old Voodoo, also irony aluminum. So something like this would be great. So I've talked a lot about this. This is 33 by 30. It's a drop 3. I think it's like a 2 5/8 or 2 3/4. It's probably 2 5/8. Where's the number? Does it even have a number? It should. There it is. 2 5/8. But as you see, it says Beezer. I've talked a little bit about it. It's been a while since I talked about it, but the new certification is BB Core. Unless they changed it again. I don't think they even changed it again. But so these Beezer bats are literally worthless. However, if you're looking to get into adult size bats, so you're going from the transfer from Little League to adult, these bats are great to use because the difference in weight. So you'll see like a bat like this would be, what is this, probably like 19 or 20 ounces, 23 ounces. And this bat is 30 ounces. So that difference is a lot. But unfortunately, people don't buy like that, so this is scrap. I guess these are all irony aluminum. These bats were really expensive when they came out. I bet any money this DeMarini bat was a $200 bat. But now they're pretty much worthless, especially if they're this used up. Cleat marks, all that fun stuff. And then we have this stuff, which I'm going to keep these pieces. They are cast aluminum, but those guys are broken. I haven't sold these in the past, but we're going to try them again. Why not? It's flea market season. This is probably $4 in scrap. That guy over here, it's kind of like my keep pile. And then we got this guy. He's also a keeper. Nice piece. This is definitely homemade. I hope to sell this. Boop. Don't have too much metal today, but I did want to kind of get rid of this and clean this stuff up. Grab some of this stuff. For non-ferrous, I think I'm going to take apart this thing a little bit. Take that. This is die cast. And maybe I'll take stainless. Or maybe I'll take brass. We'll decide about that in a bit. Alright. So taking out that golf bag now. Where'd I even put... Oh, here it is. But here's all the golf clubs that were out. Here are the good ones. It's a complete set of these pink eye ones. I don't know if that's... I guess it would be called a black eye or a blue eye. Usually they are dots. So it's like green dot, red dot. But these look like eyes. They don't look like dots. I think these are also called blades. They're not even called clubs or irons. The blades have a they're less forgiving. Let's just say that. I haven't looked these up, but the whole set's here, and it has a sand wedge and a wedge, which is probably a pitching wedge. So I'm going to keep these. Got to put these over here, man. Look at these handles. They're kind of dry rotted, but wow, those things are awesome. I can't imagine this set being a cheap set when it came out. I like to say a couple hundred. It's got they're also ping shafts. So they're ping handles or grips, ping shafts, and the head or the blade of the clubs are also ping. So that's a good set. I don't know if there's any golf balls in here. Yeah, it feels like there are. You never know what you'll find here. Oh, we got some water bottles. Gatorade Frost. That is vintage. This is the vintage one, too. This isn't even a new Frost. I'd like to say that's early 2000s. Right about that? I feel like it was like when Tiger Woods was out. Gatorade All-Stars. When was the last time this thing was even taken? Those weren't even golf balls. Those were water bottles. Oh, buddy. Yep, those are water balls. Glove down there. So this is probably gonna be trash. These plague thrift stores as well. Well, we got some golf balls. Throw these guys in here. You guys are ever curious about how many golf balls I have? I'm selling this and Bill crate to my friend. That's all golf balls. That's all golf balls. This whole thing is golf balls. Got some more down there. A lot of golf balls. So let's head out to the scrapyard. Let's go. And we are back here again. I think the last time I was here was earlier. No, last week. It was last week. It wasn't this week. Maybe it was even 2 weeks ago. I tell you what, that pile over there that was like all mud and metal, that thing has gone down significantly. So I don't know what they're doing with that. But we're going to stop off here. This is where the non-ferrous goes. I'm going to ask them a couple questions. I didn't take brass and I didn't take that radiator. So like I said, I want to get a Sawzall that's battery operated. I have one that's a Craftsman, except like a lot of batteries, the batteries just die on them. So it can only hold a charge for probably 45 seconds. So I want to get a DeWalt because I have good DeWalt batteries. So I want to get a DeWalt Sawzall because I don't have to buy batteries. I don't have to buy a charger. So I didn't bring that because it died on me pretty much 3 inches, 4 inches into cutting the radiator up. And now we're back here on the big scale. 5680, I feel like it's always that. I don't know, maybe it's because there's like 200, I don't know. But yeah, that was the pile I was talking about. I still don't know what they're doing with it, considering that it's like half dirt, half metal. This is the baler. And it's kind of amazing because I remember when right there used to be a huge pile, bigger than that. Well, we're dropping off iron now. Alrighty, got our payout, $34 here. It's nice because their vending machine doesn't do 5s, it doesn't do 20s, it does singles and 10s. So the 10s are better than 20s, and singles are better than 5s. Yeah, got ourselves a magnet as well, Scrapyard magnet. You can always, where's a metal in here? I don't really know, maybe. I don't even see a metal in here, but that's that. What do we grab? Oh, is this even it? That's not even it. Don't even know where my thing is. Is this it? It's gotta be it. That's not it. Alright, storytelling time here. So light iron, that's the main metal that I dropped off in the big thing. I had 440 pounds that I got $22. I had electric motors, which was one of those fans. I didn't want to take apart the other fans because it was just going to be too time consuming, and they only pay you another 5 cents per pound. So I had 14 pounds of that, $1.40. So realistically, take one of those things apart with, I guess, the blades on them, you make about 70 cents more per fan as opposed to just leaving it on. So that'd probably take, I don't know, 5 minutes to take one apart. So 5 minutes, 70 cents. It might be worth your time. Stainless steel, I had some stainless steel pots that I brought to the flea market. I was asking $1 a pot. I ended up getting $1.25 for 2 of them. So I would have made 75 cents more selling them at the flea market. No one even wanted them, so I guess scrap it is. I cleaned die cast. I had $2.60 of that. I had some dirty aluminum, and I had some sheet aluminum, which was just the clean aluminum of tub of random things, anything from pool tabs to siding to gutters. I had like $3.60 or something like that. No, I had $6 of that. So it came out to like 34 bucks. It was fun. It's always good to get to the scrap yard. It's always good to bring some non-ferrous metals as well. If you guys are looking to do some scrapping, make sure you bring some non-ferrous. Otherwise, I would have drove all the way over here and made $22, which, you know, I guess 22 to 34, it's really not a big jump, but the non-ferrous definitely helps out a little bit. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know we've been all around today. Tomorrow I'm doing another rummage sale. I think after the rummage sale, I might record the auction video or the store soccer video. That'll be a clean out. The day after that is flea market day, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain. Every single time I check the forecast, it seems to be bouncing around in terms of, you know, what's going to happen. So catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Smack that like button. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.